5 seconds to go. Start. In 1877, another door was opened on the northern side of the outer courtyard by the colonial government, which was given to the Hindus to control and manage. The bifurcation, as the record shows, did not resolve the conflict, and there were numerous attempts by one or other of the parties to exclude the other. In January 1885, Mahant Raghubir Das, claiming to be the Mahant of Ram Janam Sthan, instituted a suit of 1885 before the sub-judge Faizabad. The relief which he sought was permission to build a temple on the Ram Chabutra situated in the outer courtyard measuring 17 feet by 21 feet. A sketch map was filed with the plaintiff. On 24 December 1885, the trial judge dismissed the suit, noting that there was a possibility of riots breaking out between the two communities due to the proposed construction of a temple. The trial judge, however, observed that there could be no question or doubt regarding the possession and ownership of the Hindus over the Chabutra. On 18th March 1886, the district judge dismissed the appeal against the judgment of the trial court but struck off the observations relating to the ownership of Hindus of the Chabutra contained in the judgment of the trial court. On 1st November 1886, the Judicial Commissioner of Oudh dismissed the second appeal, noting that the Mahant had failed to present evidence of title to establish ownership of the Chabutra. In 1934, there was yet another conflagration between the two communities. The domed structure of the mosque was damaged during the incident and was subsequently repaired at the cost of the colonial government. The controversy entered a new phase on the night intervening 22nd and 23rd December 1949, when the mosque was desecrated by a group of about 50 or 60 people who broke open its locks and placed idols of Lord Ram under the central dome. A first information report was registered in relation to the incident. On 29 December 1949, the additional city magistrate Faizabad cum Ayodhya issued a preliminary order under section 145 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1898, treating the situation to be of an emergent nature. Simultaneously, an attachment order was issued and Priya Dutt Ram, the chairman of the municipal board of Faizabad, was appointed as the receiver of the inner courtyard. On 5th January 1950, the receiver took charge of the inner courtyard and prepared an inventory of the attached properties. The magistrate passed a preliminary order upon recording a satisfaction that the dispute between the two communities over their claims to worship and proprietorship over the structure would likely lead to a breach of peace. The stakeholders were allowed to file their written statements. Under the magistrate's order, only 2 or 3 pujaris were permitted to go inside the place where the idols were kept to perform religious ceremonies like bhog and puja. Members of the general public were restricted from entering and were only allowed darshan from beyond the grill brick wall. Whenever a district magistrate or an executive magistrate, specially empowered by the government in this behalf, is satisfied from a police report or other information that a dispute likely to cause a breach of the peace exists concerning any land or water of the boundaries thereof within the local limits of his jurisdiction, he shall make an order in writing stating the grounds of his being so satisfied and requiring the parties concerned in such dispute to attend his court in person or by pleader within a time to be fixed by such magistrate and to put in written statements of their respective claims as respects the fact of actual possession of the subject of dispute. Stop.